as we bring the quarter to a close. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. Right back after this break.
Hey, bro, what up? What's going on, bro?
Sorry for the wait.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The three-point chances have been there for them. They've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the scoreboard, you can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And the next topic to touch on, a look at which players might be appearing in the upcoming dunk contest.
This is a contest where sometimes you get guys who...
And that'll do it for half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
And I like that they had the confidence in him to keep calling his number.
The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. And it's Carpenter in at the point. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. And now Allen will force it. There's something for us from the sideline.
Well, Anthony Edwards keeps a tight circle. He said, I've known my whole crew since I was 13, and that's the answer to everything. And the crew includes those voices of wisdom, too. He said, quote, I keep those types of friends around. I'm not the type that always listens, but I'll listen to my elders. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks a lot. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it could be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Mitchell wide open. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 now.
You can see that Mitchell was hungry on that play, ready to fire as soon as he touched that.
Pass to McDaniels. Inside. Edwards just makes it look simple inside.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 24.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
And Anderson kicks to McDaniel. To the paint, here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side. Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
To DiVincenzo. Oh, good on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Here's Carpenter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Drains the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
If you give him that kind of separation, he's going to take full advantage.
Greg, Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. Ant can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Off target from outside. On the wing, MV. And it falls over the rim and in. It's now 26 points for MP.
MP letting it fly with no hesitation.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Garland in for Mitchell. Timberwolves also changing it up. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. Anderson passes to McDaniels. And here is DiVincenzo. The Timberwolves again can't hit. MP outside. It's up a three. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
MP showing the range.
He's just lighting them up in this game. But he's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
And Reed throws it down.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And here's MP for three. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
After DiVincenzo. Cavaliers with the rebound. Bruce has got 4 rebounds now tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to MP. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Reed. Now here's McDaniels. And he gets the bucket. McDaniels got 13.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Cavaliers lead by 13. And when we return, we'll get the 4th quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like...
Cross court to hear more about the season MVP.
Nice finish.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And that great replay brought to us by the AT&T Connected Cam. So on the floor for Minnesota, the wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Rudy Gobert is out there with Anderson. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 1 spot. Outside Edwards, puts up the 3. Cleared away by Mitchell. The Cavaliers leading by 15. MP fires. The 3 doesn't go. Timberwolves have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the 4th quarter.
And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Mobley with the block.
That's the defensive player of the year there. Mobley with the denial, making sure the ball didn't get to the rim.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. But do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Mobley. Here's McDaniel. 5 to shoot. From deep. That one misses. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. From outside, connects from 3-point range. Mitchell's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for Cleveland. .135 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Edwards. Shot to stop the run, and he jams it in.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3. It just seemed to pay off for them.
And so the hard work and effort paying off tonight, putting another win in the books. That'll be win number 27.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense.
Good! Another from 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most dribbles in a single season? It's amazing.
He's very confident in that range.
No good from outside. 6-second difference between shot and game time. Gobert with a screen from McDaniel. And slam dunk. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. MP outside. No good with the triple. And stolen by MP. Launches it. Misses the shot. So it's the Cavaliers tipping the win here. And quarterback now it's showing from the crowd that there's a hit.
Is that because as we were going up, I know you're working on your video series about being the best scorer in the league. Oh, yeah, that was a big part of it. You know, I like to put on a show, Don. And everyone is more likely to tune in when there's 2 great scorers going on. So with all that extra attention, I wanted to make sure I came out on top. Understood. Great job. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Terrific stuff, Dominic. Thanks. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony,
considered to be impossible to break. But here tonight, MP has the chance to record more threes in a single season than Stephen Curry's 402 mark. Truly remarkable. Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill, and giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Here we go, Grant. This is game one of this series between these two squads.
I can't wait, BA. It should be very interesting. These teams might not want to show their whole hand in game one. Keep some surprises up their sleeves.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range.
He's a real flamethrower, isn't he? And he's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Josh Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Bridges in at the 2. Here's Hart. After Cleveland's three-pointer on the other end. Such a wide-open look.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
On the wing, Strus. Mobley outside. And here's MP from outside. It's another three for Cleveland.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open, look serve.
Here's Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
Creating space with that quick, tight, efficient dribble. Excellent move by Brunson there.
And really the heartbeat of this next team is Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, BA. The lifeblood, both on the court and his willingness to take less on his contract, giving them the leeway to enhance their talent.
Now here's Bridges. He's been contributing over 15 a game. And that one's good, Brunson.
Boy, there's Brunson again with that quick release. Always ready to fire.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Hard against Mobley. And here's MP from outside. On target from range. He's got 9.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
And here's Brunson from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they faced the Knicks.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent. And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 13-point game against Sacramento.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Brunson. Here's the three. Pure from three-point range. 10 points for him.
Leading charge. What a huge quarter for him.
The Cavs trailing. Stolen by Anunoby.
Don't hit that PS5.
Sorry.
No?
This is doing no good on his first attempt of the night. From DMP. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Brunson with the block. They're able to recover. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. They're coming off that win against the Heat. And in that game, they Darius Garland. Max Strus is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's MP. And it's Jovic into the center position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Second quarter, we're just over a minute in. MP outside. The three. And 8 pulls it down. New York has scored 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Listen, because you keep distracting me.
He had 43 points and he was locked in from deep. But when hasn't he been? It seems to be his theme lately. Nobody has been able to stop it. And
so New York takes this one by a big margin. ends up being a fairly easy road win. Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA on Sports. We'll see you later.
first year we talked about God, but I just feel like the product needs to be a little more prominent. Austin, how much more prominent can this get? My sneakers can't fit in there. You could buy a house to hold all the sneakers with the money and make this product takes. Just need to play ball. A house. Sneakers. For your sneakers. Why didn't you leave with that goodness box? What's the deal? Yeah. Get out of here. Okay. Hey, dude, sleep well.
RNP always locked in, but seeing a little something extra tonight, what's going on?
Well, when you're trying to prove that you're the top bucket getter in the NBA, it's not just about winning shootouts. You have to get it done versus the toughest defenders.
Is that who you're facing tonight?
Oh, for sure. This dude is no joke. And playing him for an entire 48 minutes in this workout, I mean, you're going to feel it in your whole body the next day.
Sure. How do you prepare for that sort of mental and physical challenge?
The physical part, that's all work in the gym. Mentally, it's about staying focused, and one thing that helps me with my concentration is cognitive vibe. When I need a great night's sleep for mental clarity, and that's exactly what cognitive vibe delivers, I depend on this product. Can't go wrong with it. Get a cognitive vibe.